All right, this is more like I have never seen this before.
Wow.
And we in prime time. It's like 7:30.
Like, this is too much food.
Please stop donating meal kits to food pantries.
Get my food stamps this month, and instead, this is what I'm supposed to survive off, feed my family.
It's like they're preparing for the end of the world.
I let it go for about $40.
Danielle Grant is starving.
Danielle is starving.
Hamburger bun, 2 things of dirty rice.
I think our country needs to go on a welfare diet.
Walmart is not playing with y'all ladies. I thought y'all said y'all gonna steal out of Walmart.
Bring the National Guard to Walmart. Even though Republicans and Democrats have reached a deal to reopen the government after the longest shutdown, America's perspective on food stamps is forever changed because we have seen how ungrateful people have been and how they misuse the food stamps, and sometimes people are even selling them. And I just wanted to give you guys a few more examples of some of the insanity before the government reopens again and people's food stamps continue on like normal.
I am a food stamp recipient, and I hope everybody knows that after this government shutdown and when all the food stamps come back, I can't wait to make a haul to make all of the maggots angry, okay? Because I am going to be buying candy and junk and soda and all the things, $200 worth. I don't even care, because screw you. Screw you for thinking that we shouldn't get good things in life, that we shouldn't even have food stamps because of the people who abuse it, okay? Like, it's funny because of the fact that we don't have food stamps for November, and I'm completely fine. I have so much meat in my deep freeze. I have so much food in the food pantry. I have so much food that me and my kids are going to be fine. But it's literally just the principle. The principle that you don't even care about kids starving.
The principle. So there's a high likelihood that a lot of you watching this video right now have paid a lot of money in taxes, and it's frustrating. And so it is a good skill to have to be able to be a happy taxpayer and say, you know, this is just my contribution to the community so I can have sidewalks, schools, libraries, roads, etc. And yet it must be frustrating for you to see this woman saying, I am going to use your money, your hard-earned money, to buy myself candy. And on top of that, also saying, screw you, even though you're the one who is going to be paying for it. And that is the thing that kind of really makes people angry. Some people are so entitled that they think that if there's no EBT, then they should steal, and that is justified.
So I'm back with another video, and y'all see where we at, right? When Dixie. So I'm finna show y'all. Don't say I ain't put y'all on game. You come in the store, grab your purse. Y'all see this meat behind me? Now, depending on your purse size, I can't get no big ass meat. And after that, you come on out with no workers and no cameras, and you get the fucking work. Come up closer so I can show them how to do it. See this for me?
Why don't you get a job at the store? A lot of them are hiring, and then they give discounts to their employees. There's no excuse. And basically what this lady is saying is that if I'm not going to take from the taxpayer, then I'm going to take from these corporations. And I think that it's sad that we're recognizing that some people have this mentality that it's just, I don't care if I contribute or not, I deserve food, I deserve a house just because I exist. But unfortunately, that's not how it works. In this country, it's a choice, and we have to demand these things of ourselves, right? Sometimes I get a little bit too excited on these videos, but I think that this mentality is just, it's a loser's mentality like this guy has.
Hey, y'all quit panicking, man. We black, we white, we Chinese, we done been through this shit before. You know what I'm saying? We done been broke. Hey, it ain't nothing to it. November 3rd, stamps will be getting cut off. I need everybody to meet me at Walmart, 6:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30. We walking out that thing. Fill your buggy up, man. Run. Just get ready to run. You know what I'm saying? Have your car parked a block away. As long as you can run a block, we can get away. So look.
Let's remember that these stores are places where a lot of children are at, families, and when they're encouraging crime, they're putting everybody, just normal people in danger, rushing out in parking lots where kids are walking, moms with strollers. I've literally been shoved one time. I was just standing and shopping, and this guy runs by and like shoulder checks me and runs out an emergency door, and he was stealing electronics. This is not something that's okay. It's not cute to encourage this kind of stuff. And if your friends are encouraging you to do this, then you probably are around the wrong people, because eventually a thief is going to get caught and they're going to be charged and they're going to be prosecuted, and it's going to be on their record forever, and it's just going to further reinforce the point that it's going to be difficult for them to ever get a job.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available.
I think one of the problems is that there's no shame. I don't even remember ever having to show somebody my receipt before I left the store. That's like a recent thing. And now some Walmarts apparently have a bunch of police outside because of this.
Walmart ain't playing. Y'all see. Walmart is not playing with y'all lazies. I thought y'all said y'all gonna steal out of Walmart. Nah, y'all ain't gonna steal out of Walmart.
Bring the National Guard to Walmart. Honestly, a lot of Americans are happy about the changes, and I think that majority of people might be kind of sad when food stamps get turned back on fully. We'll see if they do.
All right, this is more like I have never seen this before.
Wow.
And it's starting to freak me out a little bit because
it looks
I've
fake.
Never at this time of night seen everything this full.
Wow.
Like, and there's nobody here stocking anything. There's nobody here. There's a couple people, but that's about it. Like everything is just filled to the max, which is unreal.
Could you imagine that all of these companies are going to be like, okay, well, our shelves are so stocked, we have so much inventory that we need to release it, and they're like, okay, let's lower the prices a little bit. How happy Americans would be. Look at how happy this guy is.
And we in prime time. It's like 7:30 Thursday night.
Okay, no, if you really want to know the impacts, you have to go after the Spanish Mass to Walmart and see if it's full then.
Where is all the foolishness? It's not empty, but I can walk around.
Well, not empty.
And listen, shh, shh, shh. I can hear myself think. What's going on? What could be the cause?
What could be the cause? I wonder. So, since food stamps have been cut off, a lot of people have been relying on food banks, and it's just berserk that this lady's complaining about the food that food banks give out.
Please stop donating meal kits to food pantries. First of all, this is not disability accessible. People have food allergies, people are gluten intolerant, people are lactose intolerant. In fact, a lot of non-white
Some people don't like their veggies. Some people prefer this and that.
people are lactose intolerant. And this also takes away choice and autonomy to poor people. You're saying, here, I meal planned for you, instead of letting them choose what they should do with the food. And I'm not saying this to be callous, but all of these recipes are for white people.
What?
Okay? And people who are not white want to be able to cook the foods that they're familiar with, that their children will eat, that make them feel good or comfortable or, pull at their heartstrings. They should be allowed to uphold their cultural food.
She's basically almost at the point where she's saying that you should let them use your kitchen and sleep in your house, and then you should take them to the grocery store, just completely support them. This is such a bizarre thing to say. Stop donating food to people who are in need and hungry. Imagine seeing somebody who's actually starving. Do you think that they would be like, oh, I'm sorry, I have this allergy and I don't prefer green beans. I prefer, it's like, because of my culture. What are you talking about, woman?
And eat their cultural diet.
Their cultural
and if a
diet.
portion of their food benefit is your white-centric, lactose-laden meal plan, it's doing more harm than good.
What? That is so wild. And it's unfortunate. Why do people always speak on behalf of other people. I mean, it's almost like she's trying to put her own cultural spin on it. She's like, oh, culture, and I'm cultured and stuff. If those people want to eat food from their culture, then maybe they should work for it, and then they can have whatever they want. Right? It's like if people are upset that soda is not going to be included in food stamps, which by the way, many times I'm shocked by how many things are EBT eligible. If they're angry about that, then maybe they could just buy their own soda. Imagine that. Here's another person complaining about the free food.
I didn't get my food stamps this month, and instead, this is what I'm supposed to survive off, feed my family.
Oh, man.
A bag of apples, a bag of oranges, tomato soup, oats, elbow macaroni, milk, peas, black beans, diced tomatoes, tomato sauce.
What's that really wise quote that you guys might be familiar with? Beggars can't be choosers. I mean, she's looking at all of these things like, oh, the whore. This is traumatizing, eating green beans. A lot of people were raised on this kind of food. In this country, it's so normal to eat canned food, like pre-made food. It's weird that she's complaining about food that probably a lot of Americans actually pay for and actually eat because it's kind of maybe on the cheaper end. What's wrong with those apples? They look good. She's acting like they're rotten or something, or as if they have bugs crawling all over them. It's just kind of sad, you know? I mean, they say if you're grateful, you're going to have more things to be grateful for. Some people are just bragging about getting free stuff and then wanting more and not being happy about it. Okay, this amount of grocery bags on the floor is not normal. They can't even walk. Like, this is too much food. What are they going to do with all of this food? I don't think anybody could consume all of that unless it's in a freezer. I mean, 6 kids. That kid is like 2 years old. They don't eat that much. Look at this. I mean, at this point, they should, the EBT, this person in specific anyway, should be the one donating the food to the people who are hungry, you know? So I thought that this video was real at first, but then I saw an AI note that said you can tell by the change of the ceiling that it is an AI video.
Let's go, they're shutting it off. Move! They took our cars.
I'm not paying for this.
Folks, you can't leave with that.
Trump cut us off, man. We gotta
Get in the car, hurry up.
It is just a funny, like, I don't know, whatever. But then I also thought that this video was AI, but then I saw libs of TikTok shared it, and they're pretty reputable, right? And so I was like, is this not AI? I'm still having a hard time believing that it's not. It just doesn't look real.
It's really bad.
Danielle Grant is starving.
You know, I'm trying to see if I can get some food because we literally don't have anything to eat today at the bar.
Are they talking about the same Danielle that's in the video?
So I'm gonna try to make it. It's really bad.
Danielle is starving.
Danielle Grant is starving.
Danielle is starving. No, I don't think so. Okay, here's another person that they're probably happy that the store is kind of empty. It's weird to see a store so heavily stocked. Kind of looks like a free-for-all. It looks like Candyland. I like it. So this person works at Walmart, and they were saying that they haven't been receiving orders.
Stamps just walked in, and we only have 8 picks. So yeah, the team lead already done told us that they about to split us up and send us to different departments in like the next couple minutes.
I wouldn't mind going into the store to do my own shopping. If it looks that stocked and it's empty, that'd be fun.
Yeah, shit looking critical, but on the bright side, I ordered me some Burger King because, you know, being bored and hungry never solved anything. Even not getting stamps.
Then, for some reason, I just got this like picture in my head where imagine like people didn't really go to the grocery store anymore, but most orders were just online. But instead of workers, it was just these little robots that would go around and pick up the groceries from the aisles. Why does this person have so many grocery bags?
Look at that motherfucker. Look at that motherfucker. Low. Motherfucker pants. So what the fuck more?
I mean, this is just a lot of stuff too. It's like they're preparing for the end of the world. I mean, 2 jugs of milk, like 4 boxes of cereal, was even like the same brand. It's just kind of weird, the style of buying. It does show though, like come on. It does show that when you get things for free, it's not the same as when you buy it. Or you don't care about it as much.
Okay, so I'm like 10 minutes, 30 minutes maybe from my house. And I'm gonna show y'all, if y'all don't get your EBT, what to do. Y'all think because for some reason that they watching y'all, they not watching y'all, they don't care.
They are watching you. Have you ever looked up in a Walmart and there's just cameras to infinity and beyond? Even if they don't stop you, they're onto you.
It's not paying attention to y'all. I'm in the white neighborhood at their HEB, and I'm gonna walk out with my groceries. Easy peasy. Nobody's looking at me. Nobody's paying attention to me.
It would be easier just to pay for your groceries.
People act like work is some moral achievement. No, work is compliance with capitalism.
Exactly. Refusing to work is resistance. It's praxis. We're participating in the downfall, not the rat race.
Yeah, I don't have a job. I have integrity.
And our EBT card? That's community redistribution, baby.
These are the kinds of things that I'm like, I wish that was AI. So some people are saying that EBT is back already. I mean, I know that they started to pay half of the payments in November. And so they're saying EBT is back, and they're showing a bunch of people back in the store shopping. It reminds me, one time I was in Miami, and it was right after Joe Biden had given out some type of stimulus check after COVID, and the mall was packed with people just buying clothes, buying electronics. That's the reason why that money just ends up in the same hands eventually. We as Americans could probably be a bit better when it comes to saving money and budgeting, so we don't have to rely on these kinds of things.
For the past 2 months, I've only been getting like $24. I want to know what I bought? Chicken breast, 2 packs of yellow rice, cranberry juice, and Dr. Pepper. Want to know how much that was? 26. I only get 24 months, so that's barely like, how is that $26?
Okay, so you're upset that you just got a bunch of food, good food, for $2? Man, guys, look at this woman. She's like, look at everything that I stole. How much?
I let it go for about $40.
$40?
Look, $35. It's the lowest I can go. You kill it.
What are those? Is that laundry detergent?
You gonna get some?
Yeah.
Why is she grabbing a bunch of the same thing too? This woman shares what she was getting from a food bank line, and people are shocked at how nice the food was.
I'm 52nd in the food bank line. Let's see how long it takes and what we're given. This is a drive-through pickup. Everybody stays in their car. Thankfully, in Florida, it's only 82 degrees today, which is the coolest it's been in a while. So everyone has their cars off and their windows rolled down.
Minutes and everything is moving very quickly. And after only 10 minutes, we're practically at the front of the line. Here's where they're handing out the food. I got to the pickup 20 minutes early, a 15-minute wait, and a 5-minute commute each way for a total of 45 minutes. Let's go inside and see what we got. I'm home, and we got all kinds of food, including some mush overnight oats, all kinds of oatmeal, ricotta and Monterey Jack cheese, a dairy-free cheese, a dozen eggs, 2% milk, almond breeze chocolate milk, mac and cheese bites, 12 hummus singles from Whole Foods, Cava spicy hummus, 3 cold brew coffees, a sauce, 3 packs of chicken, a turkey breast. This is 5 pounds of plant-based meat, 2 types of pasta noodles, some rice, canned fruits, vegetables, tomatoes, beans, soup, tuna fish, macaroni and cheese, and jelly.
Who donated to this? You know, you always see those really sad commercial ads and they're like, oh, this kid, help them, donate to them. But who saw an ad that was like, help give this poor middle class, there's like sad music playing. It's like, oh, this poor woman in her really nice Audi wants her favorite chicken breast. And they're like, take my money. I'm clicking on that link and I'm donating $50 every month for the rest of my life. Yes, this is a cause I can get behind. Like, where did this money come from to donate all of this really nice food? It's just kind of crazy. Just kind of crazy. Now, I feel bad for this house. It says, woman sets up local pantry with her kids outside of her house for EBT recipients in need, only to have a woman completely loot less than an hour later. This is so sad.
I have some bad news. I know this looks like a happy sight. My kids were sitting outside. We had such a good haul delivered overnight. My kids said, we're going to sit here and we're going to help everybody find the items that they need. And less than 1 hour later, a woman pulled up, opened her trunk, and literally wiped every single item and every bin without looking into her trunk. I'm so disheartened. I don't even know if we're going to keep this up anymore.
It just makes me think of some of the trick-or-treaters that go and just grab the entire bucket.
As of November 1st, 2025, the U.S. government's SNAP assistance program will effectively be shut down, and we do not know if or when it will be back up and running as our government is shut down. And when I hear other people talk about it, they firstly state to donate to food banks, which we all know, and then they state very matter-of-factly, people will die. And it is...
I don't mean to laugh, but who? It was like a week. There was like a week where the government was like, okay, we're not like... the food stamps are going to stop. And then they actually ended up giving out half still, and people just freaked out. Another thing along with food stamps is Section 8. It's like a whole other thing. And I know landlords are kind of inclined to house people with Section 8 because it's a guaranteed check. People are shocked by how this neighborhood looks. The thing is the neighborhood could look really nice, but if the entire community isn't working, I wouldn't necessarily want to live there. I don't know about you guys. What about you guys? And the other weird thing is how is it that that last lady is like, oh, people are going to die because of food stamps, yet people are freaking out fighting over a $30 piece of plastic. And even if it's glass, it's just a cup.
So why do I have to give away my cup once I handed you the one that the worker? Hold on, no.
She put my cup up and I gave you mine.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Somebody else?
I don't know. I just don't buy the fact that people are actually struggling. Sometimes it's okay to struggle. And I think if you take out the struggle and like people were just provided for without ever having to struggle, then why would we want to strive for more?
Okay, I used to find a grocery home. 2 bags of pot roast, 2 cans of beef, 2 cans of croissant roast, hamburger buns, 2 things of dirty rice, a bag of corn, a case of apple juice.
I think our country needs to go on a welfare diet, a spending diet. As a nation, we're in a lot of debt.
If the temporary removal of government benefits has done anything, it has exposed the extent to which dependency has been institutionalized.
Yes, and that's how they get votes. That's how they win elections. Look at what Zohran's doing.
I just got one simple question. Fuck your feelings. It ain't about your feelings or your emotions. Answer the question simply. Where in the fucking Bible does it say that you're supposed to go fishing or hunting and give away all your food to everybody else?
Nowhere. It doesn't say that. In fact, the Bible encourages capitalism. I'm glad that this has been exposed. And now our country can move forward, hopefully not waste so much money, get rid of the bureaucracy, and encourage Americans to find their purpose and work, make money, make a living, and contribute to society. I think it's beautiful and it's one of the most inspiring times in our nation. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and I would love for you to become a member of the Patreon and join me for lives every single week. I will see you over there. Bye.